Good morning. Good morning, salty crew. Oh yeah. What kind of munchkins are those? Pumpkin?
Dunkaroo.
Dunkaroos.
Yeah.
Bailey. Oh my god. Welcome to today's video at Salty Donut! Yeah! Took Sam down here because Sam only gets to get Salty Donut whenever she comes here.
That's true, so I have to eat it. Even if I'm not hungry, I'm gonna eat it anyway.
So you got a fig and apple. We're gonna show you guys.
Fig and apple butter. This one's like pumpkin on crack, basically.
Get your snooter out of there. What did you think of your Salty Donut experience?
That's great. 10 out of 10.
So the other day on Instagram, we figured instead of doing like a traditional sit-down Q&A video, we asked on Instagram, and then we're just gonna go through them like during the day and do it in different spots so we keep you guys interested, because I feel like sometimes sit-down videos can get kind of boring, and I just recently did a Q&A. So
yeah, this is very interesting if you ask me.
Donuts. Like, the first question, who can back squat more? I mean, really, have you seen Sam's
I'm
legs?
like twice her size.
WTF, man. What's your back squat, like 300 or something?
It's 293. I haven't hit the 300 yet.
God. Mine's only 245, so Sam wins that one.
I feel like proportionally it should be more because I'm like humongous.
You're not humongous, but you're definitely play a little more than I do. Have you ever had to deal with binges, and also how do you deal with hunger during a cut? So two separate questions here. I personally have never had issues with binge eating, just as I don't know, my stomach kind of prevents me from that. I get too sick.
I kind of have. After like when I used to compete in 58s, it's like 25 pounds less than what I weigh now.
Yeah.
And I thought it was fine. I thought it was like good for me, but I was like really low calorie, and like when I decided I wanted to go up, like there was a lot of times where it was like really, really hard for me to stop eating, and I would like, especially I had a lot of like body image issues at the time. It's kind of like that vicious cycle. If you feel bad, so you eat, because food is like your comfort, and then you're like, oh my god, I feel worse because I ate all this food and stuff like that. This is almost like a funny way to think about it, but I try to like not view it in such a negative way afterwards, being like, okay, like instead of like, oh my god, I binged, like that was horrible, I'd be like, all right, I had my fun, hell yeah.
Yeah, you were always really good at that.
Yeah, I try to like.
How do you deal with hunger during a cut? This is probably the worst advice I could ever give you, but you kind of just deal with it.
Yeah.
Like, there's literally no way to go about being in a deficit at times. Obviously, I'm not talking like 1,000 calorie deficit. I'm talking like regular healthy deficit in order to lose fat. Like you're gonna be hungry.
It's kind of just like a matter of like almost like embracing like the time of discipline, being like, okay, like I'm not gonna get to just, that's what I keep having to tell myself, because I'm trying to cut a little weight right now. I'm like, all right, like I don't get to just eat everything I want right now, and that's okay. Like there's seasons where you do get to do that, and there's seasons where you don't.
Yesterday we justified our cookie eating. We're like, oh, we only had 3 cookies between the two of us, so it was really like one and
we were like,
a half.
it's like 1 1/2, and then I was like, and 1 1/2 is basically 1, so you know.
Okay, we're gonna pause it here, and we're gonna hit up our next adventure, and we'll come back with more questions. Hey, all right, so where'd my phone go? Hiding in the corner, because it's disgustingly hot in Florida. Next question asked on the Instagrams is,
wow, look at all
so bright. How can I find more female friends who lift? I feel like you both have amazing, strong lady friends. At the gym. That's where I found all my friends. Except for you, I found you on Tumblr.
That's true. I think like, I don't know, I've met like a lot of good friends on the internet, and then we like meet in person at like meets and stuff on the internet, on Instagram, like whatever. Like put yourself out there, talk to people, try and make genuine conversation with people rather than like, I don't know,
like not like, and like support them.
I don't know,
I always compliment other girls too. Like I go out of my way to like compliment other like female
if you're already
lifters,
thinking something about somebody, just tell them. It's like it takes 0 effort and it makes people so happy.
True that. The other question was, how did you guys meet? And it's funny, was it 7 or 8 years ago? I can't remember.
Maybe like 7
I think it's 7. We followed each other on Tumblr back when we
both like very first started like
CrossFit,
working out, like stepping foot in a gym. We were both
CrossFit.
like little nuggets.
I would just like to point out, okay, it is, look at this, it is 100 degrees in November, and we can't even do anything because it's so hot. Everyone's like, oh, just wait till you get to LA when it's cold. No, it is so hot every day of the year. You don't get a break. You can't do anything outside. It's so hot.
It's true.
We decided to come back in the car to do another question because it's too hot. What's one thing that you each admire about one another? Oh, this is a good one. Okay.
That's nice.
Nice. So nice. So what I love about Sam is that Sam is like literally the most genuine, like if she had like one shirt left to her name, she would give you the shirt off her back. Like you could literally ask Sam for anything, and like no matter what she has going on, like she's so selfless, and she will always, like, no matter what, even across the country, like I could call Sam and just like cry to her about something, and she will always answer. Like out of everybody in my life for like 7 years, like I know for sure that I can always count on Sam.
See, that's like what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
It's so hard to find people that you can really count on.
Yeah.
Manders. I always call you Amanda, then I was like, I should call you Manders.
I know. You're like the only one that calls me Amanda. It's funny.
It's like
Yeah, because you knew me before Manders.
I know.
You were the OG before.
Real one.
Before I was simply Manders.
Also, the fact that you don't take shit from people, and you never have, and that's something that's a really rare trait in people, is to genuinely want the best in someone, but also not let them walk all over you and not let them treat you like shit. And that's something that I had to learn a lot of, maybe like 5 to 10 years ago.
Because you're too
like,
nice.
Yeah.
You're too nice to people.
There's a balance between like caring about people and then caring about yourself.
Yeah.
And that's something that I think you've always been really, really strong in, is like being able to like love yourself and know like I deserve better than this. And that's something that I think is rare in people.
And people, it's hard because people take that offensively sometimes.
Yeah. If you like have that kind of confidence, people get offended.
They don't like
by
it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do one more. How do you handle people commenting on your bulk? I was just told this got cut off. I don't think necessarily, actually, my mother.
Yeah.
Okay, this just happened. This
isn't even in the video too.
I know. Oh my God. My mom told me that I was looking wide. And I was like, my face, like, I don't even know. It just went like, I was like, what? That's not, like, how would you even think that's a compliment? Like, that's not a compliment. I think it's worse when it comes from somebody that, like, you love and you know, whereas like random strangers could probably comment and I'd be like, yeah, whatever, like it's not that big of a deal.
You have to remember, it's a lot of it is in that like your own body image has to come from the fact that you know like you're worth more than the way your body looks. So
and
whether
what other
this
people
fucking
think
person is gonna say that or not
of your own body,
it doesn't affect your own value.
Sure.
Like you're like, okay, well I'm still the sickest person that I was 20 pounds ago.
Sure.
So if you're gonna say that, that's fine, that's your opinion. But fuck you also, you know?
All right, we don't know where we're going next. We're kind of just winging this, as we always do with our life.
There's gotta be something fun going on.
The problem is that we're not social, and we're not, like, we don't know what to do. So, like, we're just sitting here in the parking lot, like, what do we do, guys? Who's been lifting longer?
I feel like we started like right around the same time.
Yeah, because we both started Tumblr at the same
The first time I ever went in a gym ever in my life was like 2013.
That was kind of, yeah, it was mine too. Because I did my first CrossFit competition in 2014. If y'all could start a business together, what would it be? Something donut related.
Yeah, it'd be something like
bakery.
It'd be food. I love bakery.
I love bakery.
Oh, that's an old joke.
Yes, it is. Would you recommend getting a food scale?
Yes, definitely. The only way you're gonna be totally accurate and like eliminate that variable is if you have a food scale. If you don't, you're gonna have that extra variable in there and you're not gonna know whether you're actually hitting your numbers correctly and if you need to change your numbers or something, because you don't know if you're even hitting them.
Yeah, I think
that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think having a food scale is also beneficial for you guys to learn portion sizes.
Yes, definitely.
Because what you think a tablespoon of peanut butter looks like and versus what it actually is,
unfortunately,
is so depressing.
What was our Dunkin' order this morning?
Oh, we kind of get the same thing. I get a small iced coffee with almond milk and 1 pump of vanilla.
You just get the iced coffee with a little bit of milk, And then sweet and low is the humidity affecting your ability to have fun.
Yes.
Kind of.
It fucking sucks.
Well, here's what we were just talking about is
Sweating.
we're
Right.
like opposites because I'm like forever the optimist and I'm like, well, we're going by the water. There's a breeze. It's gonna be okay. So I'm like the SpongeBob and she's like the Squidward. And she's like, oh, this is the worst.
I was like, this is the worst day ever. It's so hot.
Because no Manders video would be complete without a SpongeBob reference.
Of course. And we're back. We're good to go. Okay, so it has been a couple of hours since we got back. We kind of like chilled, changed clothes.
You know.
We're rocking the long sleeve shirts and shorts for tattoos. Yeah. What do you do this? This is This is Sam's signature move. So my tattoo artist, he's doing flash tattoos this weekend. So of course he texted me and he was like, "You better come." And I was like, "Just what I need."
Okay.
And Sam's here, so it's kind of justified. We always kept talking about how we were going to get tattoos. We don't know what we're going to get. We just have an appointment for the next couple hours, so we'll let Davey talk with us and see what we should do. Do something fun. I don't know. We have no idea.
No,
we're just
freaking
going to
YOLO it,
Yeah,
man.
we're just YOLOing life right now.
Yeet.
Yeet. So we're gonna head out and we'll show you guys what we get.
Yeah.
We are making breakfast for dinner tonight. I would like to finish the rest of these questions so we can call this video officially like a Q&A, an on-the-go Q&A, if you will. So a great question that we got asked is, what is the biggest lesson that you each have learned from past relationships? And I think this is a fantastic question because I think both Sam and I have seen the other person go through a lot of different changes and life lessons from relationships. And I think that the biggest life lesson that I was taught was that you should never be with somebody that doesn't bring out the best version of you. Like, you shouldn't feel bad for who you are as a person being with somebody else, or like apologize for being who you are. And like, I found myself like constantly feeling that way, like thinking that what I did was like not good enough, or like it was looked down upon, or I was embarrassed, or I didn't want to be myself and be goofy and silly, and like that is just, yeah, like somebody makes you feel stupid. And so I feel like that kind of helped me realize that like I should love myself for who I am, and then the person that I'm with will love me for that as well. And so I think now even more so, like being in that relationship obviously with somebody who does appreciate me and love me for who I am, it's like the best feeling ever. Like, don't let somebody take away who you are as a person, because the right person will love you for that.
I had like a really nasty, not nasty, but like just a really hard experience maybe like 3 years ago with my split from my ex, because we were together, we were married for a long time. I just remember feeling like just life wouldn't go on and just being so hurt from this. And now, like years later, I just learned like life goes on, like no matter what happened. I think it just made me like stronger and like very independent, a little tougher. I'm so tough, wow.
Wow, look at you go. This is kind of food related. I'm just gonna throw this in here. Kodiak Cakes now sells pancakes in these little like trios. 14 grams of protein, 30 carb, and 2 fat for these little guys. But they remind me of the Eggo one. Is that what that's called? The Eggos? Like that come in the frozen? Yeah. Oh, they're so good. So for dinner tonight, this whole meal, which is some egg beaters, broccoli, spinach, tomatoes, and 1 chicken and apple sausage. Oh my god. Holy shit. It's a really easy way to sneak in vegetables in scrambles and stuff like that. You honestly don't even notice it if you're somebody that struggles with that. And voila. Kept saying voila.
Voila. Like how you do it, like voila.
Yeah, like I literally was saying like W-A-L-L-A-H, and everyone then informed me that it was actually voila with a V. And then I was spelling it viola like a freaking idiot. Viola. Anyways, this has been a very fun vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. We'll try to film another video tomorrow and Tuesday if we can before Sam leaves. I'm wrapping up this video here, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.